This is the S&P 500 Spider ETF SPY one-day reading for March 27, 2024. It's currently January 19, 2024, 5:57 p.m. Eastern Time. SPY at the time of this reading is currently $482.43. That's USD. And the shuffle video that we're about to play for you was created on January 8, 2024 at 7:21 p.m. Eastern Time. That's this video right here in the corner. The overall theme of behavior for the 27th, we have a prominent move higher followed by a full retracement. First, we break up through key resistance. We stay above it briefly, then we break back down through that same price level with a full retracement. Behavior around the highest high, we have some sort of tricky chart behavior that leads us to believe we're going higher. Either that or multiple false tops. Behavior around the low, we should have some sort of sideways rotation with equal amounts of bulls and bear inflow and outflow near the low. I'm advised to trade around a notable move higher in a one-day chart, and it looks like the VIX declines pretty notably throughout the day. Before we go any further, though, I want to make sure everybody's aware. The whole purpose of the channel is to transmute some of the competitive energy of the stock market into goodwill. We do that by following the rule of karma for the channel. You go to the resources tab of our website, Tarot for Traders, and 5% of the profits from every profitable trade utilizing this information should be donated forward to one of these charities, or pick a charity of your choosing as long as you're paying 5% forward, and then 5% should be sent back to the channel through one of these links. If you're international, you can use Wise or you can use YouTube tips, and that leaves you at 90%. Make sure to spend that 90% out of love. As long as you follow those rules, you follow the rule of karma for the channel, the universe considers you an angel investor. It's going to send it back to you tenfold for following through. Blessings to all my angel investors. Let's get back into it. All right, guys, so remember, you want to understand that in most cases, the timing will be right on point with like by the hour, sometimes even the minute, but there will be cases where you need to give it plus or minus an hour of wiggle room because not each card's energy will necessarily line up perfectly with 1 hour of time. So it's important to remember that. In the pre-market, we open higher, and there's a notable move higher that stands out on a multi-day scale. At the open, there's a notable peak, and we sell off from that, increasing with momentum moving forward in time into roughly the 10 to 11 o'clock hour where we rally. We have like a sideways fluctuating rally that turns into a more pronounced rally between roughly. Matter of fact, we have a sideways fluctuating rally that turns into like a notable move higher, like a fast sudden move higher that marks the end of a rally along a diagonal trend line somewhere there between 10 and 12. I'm leaning much closer to 10 than to 12. And from that fast sudden move higher marking the end of the rally, we then have a breakdown with increasing volatility on the way down, taking us into troughs midday, sharp drop around 1 o'clock, followed shortly thereafter by like a fake breakout, fast move to the upside, taking us to key resistance on a one-day chart between roughly 1 and 2. And then from that key resistance, we decline with consecutively lower spikes up on the way down. As we move into lows at the end of the day, volatility between 2 and 3 turns into a much more pronounced decline between 3 and the close, and then right around the close there's a notable move to the upside standing out, possibly pushing the upper end of the range higher. However, we do open lower the following day. So what I would look to do is close out of long positions here at the open, right, with this Princess of Discs, and then in the midst of this fast sudden move higher somewhere between 10 and 12, closer to 10 than to 12 most likely, the fast sudden move higher that marks the end of a rally along a diagonal trend line, I would look to open up a partial short there. If I got another opportunity before midday, I would probably add to that short, and then I would look to close that short in the last 2 hours at a lowest low. There's a sharp probably in the last hour, but there could be a good opportunity in the last 2 hours. But in any case, if I miss an opportunity between 2 and 3, then there's very, very likely another one right around the close before a big move higher. And I would probably look to cash out of that short. Either that or I would hold the short until the end of the day on the 28th. And guys, if you want to get this information sooner, check out early access on our website to all this information. It comes out roughly like a month ahead of where it comes out on the public YouTube, allowing for extra planning ability. It's really the only kind of analysis that you could do planning ahead with. But with that said, you can do that so here at our services, SO Meta Posts, early access to a post, click here to subscribe. We're running roughly a 98% average accuracy day after day after day, predicting the chart behavior by the hour with highs and lows throughout the day. We've been doing it for years. Just scroll back, 98% average accuracy. $29 a month, $249 for the year, gets you access to all of our public posts on YouTube way ahead of when they come out on YouTube, allowing you to plan ahead. So thank you to everybody that goes ahead and does that. Great way to support the channel. Much appreciation. And that's SPY for March 27, 2024. Let me know what you think by hitting that like button. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. It really helps out the channel. Most importantly, my friends, make sure to follow that rule of karma. Without those few of 3% of you that are following through, we wouldn't be able to keep putting out this content. So it's because of you that we continue to do this. Blessings to you all, my angel investors. I'll see you guys on the next one.